There we go. Nitro V3, Batman, Arkham. If you notice, we're not using words pretty much. We're using icons this time. We got some, the themes is a hell of a lot more cleaner. Just here to make it easier for you guys to navigate through the system. So I'm going to start off here. We got Twitter. We got a couple of new features that we have. We got Twitter. We got Facebook. We got Google Chrome. You can search. We even got Music Studio where you can make some beats. We got, music, of course. We got the movies. We got TV shows. We have live TV. We also have Spectrum. We have sports, and we have Amazon Prime. You can watch videos and things like that on Amazon Prime, depending on whether you have an account. I believe it's $99.99 a year, something like that. A lot of people already have it because I believe you get it for free for the first year, something in that nature. Just check it out if you don't have it. But of course, we got the kids section, and we got video add-ons. And yes, we have the Microsoft Office suite. That's Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. So I'm going to start off with the Office suite. This is how this is going to work out. You basically, with the little cursor, the cursor is a Batman little, I kind of like that little Batman cursor or whatever. But you click on Word and Word is going to launch. And you'll see what I'm talking about. There we go. Just like any other Word that you purchase from the store. But this is going to come, automatically. So you don't have to worry. If you need to make a document, you can easily make a document. It also has OneDrive built into it, so you can save your document directly to OneDrive. If you're not aware of that, anybody who doesn't have Microsoft Office and don't want to spend the 500 and change for the Office suite, this is probably a good look for you. Well, moving on, of course, that's the same situation when it comes down to Excel. I'm gonna click on it so you can see how it goes. Bam! You got your Excel spreadsheets. You got different templates. You can choose whatever you want. This is pretty much like Office. 2016. That cloud-based technology. So yeah, you definitely gonna be rocking and rolling with this build. Whether you're either entertaining yourself or you gotta take care of some business. You gotta make a resume or any type of Word document. You can do it now with this new build. So, and moving on. Okay. Of course, you got the systems. I changed up and gave it a little cute little icon, little toolboxes. I know you like my icons, but anyway. We got Twitter in the building for all you guys that like to twerk and then, you want to talk a lot, so there you go. You just click on it and voila, you got your Twitter. Bam, you just log in, no big deal. It's pretty fast and sweet too when you get that new build, that Nitro V3 build is going to be coming prepackaged with a Intel processor type of stick. We're not going to deal with Amazon Fire Sticks because at the end of the day they're pretty limited. They overheat. I've bumped into a couple of issues. Don't get me wrong, they're not heavy issues, but this right here is pretty much like the god of media center. So, at the end of the day, if you looked at the subscription, the description that's in the Facebook page, you'll see all of the items that, is going to be coming with it. In fact, we're going to actually throw in a game or two involved with the package. And these games is not like, crappy 2D and 3D games. These are like games that you're going to get on like PS3 or PS4. We're not going to play games. That's the reason why the controller that comes with it is an Xbox controller. So you'll be able to utilize this the same way you would with a console game. Okay, moving on. And of course, this build is kind of real fly. All of the images in the back, they actually change. For each icon, they have their own listing of images. So it's going to constantly look good. It's going to be times when you're going to be like, wow, I didn't see this like 2 days later. You know what I mean? So it's pretty intuitive. And we got a news feed on the top in which you actually get some form of communication with the person that's supporting this build. Give you a prime example. If there's a new update to this build, we want to make sure that you guys are able to get this update. And through this news feed, you'll be able, if you read it periodically, you will see that the change, and it'll basically be me or my compadres and I will basically be communicating to let you know what's the latest thing and how to go about establishing that situation to this particular build, so you can basically be up to date. That's all. Okay. So yeah, this is really the epitome of media center. I think I gave you a little bit of a feed of it, but just to make sure you don't, as far as the movies and things like that, they operate pretty much the same way that they always do. So you click on this little icon, for example. This is what is live TV. This is real TV. This is straight cable. This is a subscription. This is not a joke. You sign in and it's gonna play. I'm gonna give you a prime example. Okay, I'm in. You know what I mean? So At the end of the day, what I would advise is that, a lot of people want to just basically cut their cable totally off. I don't know. I wouldn't totally cut it off, but what I would just basically get a small basic package plan where, you're not paying a large amount of money at all. Keep that on so you can actually have this still have this capability for yourself. You can, it's always how you work the dollar. But anywho, and this is no game. You notice there's no skipping here. None of that stuff is involved. You can switch the channels. This is actually on Nitro V2 Transformers Edition as well. So you can enjoy this either build. But so that's how that goes. Okay, so and moving on. Let's see what we got over here for you. We also, besides that, we got straight up channels that's on the side too that you can actually scroll. You can click on each one of them. Now, unfortunately, these channels are intermittent, which means that sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Majority of the times, you would say 70 to 80% of the times they work. They may buffer, they may skip here and there, but they're okay. But like I said, you click on the icon right here, and you're going to get sufficient cable. Okay, so you have that option. Well, moving forward, we also have Amazon. Now, pretty much almost everybody in the galaxy got an Amazon Prime account. The only sucky thing is that they really don't know what they can do with their account. Well, I do. So what I did was I made sure that I embedded this app inside of this Kodi build so you can enjoy your Prime account in ways that you probably haven't. This is an example. Bam. I'm in my Amazon account. You see, all of these movies, these are movies that you can actually play for free. These are shows you can play for free. So let's say, hypothetically speaking, you don't find what you're looking for inside of whatever add-on in Kodi. Guess what? You can click on Amazon and you may just find it. So this is just something extra, a little perk and bonus for people that's actually going to purchase this specific build. Okay, let's move on. Okay, we got sports, of course. All you got to do is take your mouse and you scroll it over this little twisting bar, and voila, you have options. You can choose whatever you want to choose. All of these are live streams, and these are actually passport streams, which means that they're paid subscriptions. That's telling you that it's not going to skip. This is not a game. These things don't really skip too much at any time. So that's a good little feature for you. We also have archives. So anything that's been pre-recorded, like day prior, if you missed the game, you can always click on archives and you can find the game. All right. Of course, we got the weather. You can see the weather channels and everything right here on the bar. It's pretty convenient. Your time and your date, so you can't make no mistakes. All right. Let me move on. We have the TV shows. It's pretty much like a lot of my Nitro 2 build. We just got the way it looks is just a little bit more, to me, refined. So basically, you just come to the side and you scroll and you just find whatever you want. You click whatever you want. It's pretty much a one-time click thing. You click on it. For example, this is a show, so they're going to ask you for seasons. In this case, we're looking at Flash. I'm going to go to season 1 just to give you a little sneak peek of how it works. I'll click on the first season. And once you click one time, you shouldn't have to be, you trying to find a provider for which server and all this nonsense. We don't got time for that. We want to make the computer do the work, the machine do the work. So this is going to play. I don't have to do anything else. And there you go. This is HD quality. This is not a game. In fact, this is 1080. So you're doing a real good job if you got this build. All right, so let me move forward. I'm going to go ahead and shut that down.
That's me. That too. There I am again.
Okay. There we go. So that's it when it comes down to the TV shows. You can actually click on the actual icon and it'll open up a pane where you have a bunch of movies over here as well. They have selections. You can go for most popular down to people watching, or you can even click on networks and it'll show you like the multiple networks that they have housed here and the type of movies that they're showing on these networks. It's pretty simple. So you just click on it and there you go. You got ABC, you got Adult Swim, you got a whole bunch of different things that you can run through and possibly find what you're looking for. A lot of people want that OM. The OM is here as well. Welcome people. Yes, stars. Everything's here. So, it's a lot of things for you to enjoy yourself. There's no reason why if it's snowing outside that you're bored inside the house. It's just ridiculous. Well, moving on to movies. It's the same procedure. You pretty much can scroll your mouse over and it'll flip and show you all of the movies that's housed under this particular bunker. Boom. If you want to try, you can try it there. It's a one-time click thing for movies because they're not seasons. You click it one time and this is what's going to happen. Small loading process. We want to make this pretty quick. We want to have to be going and making popcorn and all of that before something plays. That's ridiculous. And here we go. As simple as that. I mean, I don't really know, if it really gets any better than that, to be honest with you. So anyway, I'm gonna move forward from here. Close that out. Now we got the music section as well. I took the liberty to use Dre Beats as the icon. It looks pretty. Anyway, and you see my loading sign, little Batman sign. I'm telling you, we just want to make sure everything's intuitive. Well, in this case, boom, you can sit here and click on to the search bar, and you can type in whatever you want. Let's say Jay-Z, for example. Pardon me, I put JX. I'll tell you. Here we go. You click on Jay-Z, and it's loading now. It's going to pull up whatever he possibly has, which is a ton of stuff. Okay, boom. We click on here, and now look at that. We can click on the song that we want to play. It'll load, and it's going to play. That's it. So you can enjoy music and things of that nature as well. Give it a second. There you go. You're good to go. If you want to shut it off, it's simple. You take the mouse, you bring it all the way here to the left-hand side. You click on that little bar, shift your mouse over, bring it down to where you see player control. Click player control, and now you got your control right there. You can stop it right there. No big deal. Okay, so you get how that operates. It's a pretty smooth deal right there as well. This is another smooth deal for all of them beat makers, people who like to make them beats. I kind of like making beats myself. But we also got the Music Studio app. This is pretty cool. You click on this mix board right here, and this is what's going to happen. It goes here, and voila, you could choose which layout you want. I'll choose empty. It creates me a mix board that has everything there for you to make a beat. It's pretty straightforward. You can mess around with A loops if you want, for example. It's a lot of things you can do. So yeah, it's definitely worth you picking this up for $250. I mean, like, that's just a ridiculous price. But anyway, you know me, I like to cut those deals. All right, well, we're gonna get back to the Kodi. You see how that operates. Oh, before we leave there, let me show you even a little bit more. See, because the way the studio thing works is pretty cool, because they're actually taking virtual pictures based on real life devices. So if you know anything about it, you really can really do some powerful things. Okay, and then you can save your product. You can export it as an MP3, or you can export it as a what is the other file? That huge file. I forget the name of it, but you know what I'm talking about. Any type of file system that's musical, you can actually export it as. Okay, all right. Well, we'll put one more device on here, and let's see, just to play around. Who knows? I might decide to make a beat in a couple of ticks. But I like to use Fruity Loops and and other softwares like Pro Tools. But this is actually really cool. All right. Well, moving forward. Look at that. Nice splash screens on there. They change periodically, if you notice. Look at that. It's all about Batman, you know what I mean? And this is pretty dope. All right. Well, I think I showed you guys everything that I had to show you. Best believe that this is a very, very good buy. It comes with the joystick, the wireless Xbox joystick, so you can enjoy games such as Need for Speed or Grand Theft Auto or even Batman Arkham or Black Ops 3. Like it's things that you could do. I mean, it's a really good build. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'm gonna be checking you guys soon. Be blessed.